people's been telling me lately, like, your skin is glowing, and I'm like, mine? Stop. Like, whatever. Hey guys, this is Cierra Nicole, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, welcome. This is my first video. I'm nervous, as y'all can tell, but I'm excited to be finally sharing my journey with everyone. This has been long overdue, and today was a perfect day for me to get this done, so we're gonna hop straight into it. I'm gonna get into the backstory of just my skincare journey and where I'm at now. So I've always had hyperpigmentation. Like, anytime, you know, I might get a little breakout here and there. I've been having breakouts since, you know, high school, but it didn't get really bad until I went off to college. And I think it was just kind of due to stress, and I wasn't eating good, and, you know, things like that. And so I had a really bad flare up my either sophomore or junior year of college. And it was such a confident killer. I was so insecure. It got really bad, and my acne wasn't just like, oh, you know, a little pimple here and there. I'm gonna insert a pictures, because I want y'all to see like everything, like when it was at its worst. But I had it everywhere. Like, my hair. I did my hair by myself, by the way, guys. I love it. But I had it. Hyperpigmentation on all 4 quadrants of my face. I also had cystic pimples. So for people that don't know what cystic pimples are, those are like the really, really big ones that are like the size of a damn penny. And it was up under my skin. And those are the type of pimples that you can't pop. So, you know, I just have like a big knot on my forehead. Like, I would normally get them like right here too. I had a third eye all the time. And I would get them really bad on my cheeks also. And I would get breakouts every day, every other day, scarring. Even if I did not pop the pimple, I would have scars. And so it was just this like constant battle with my skin. I feel like I could never win. And I'm glad that I took the pictures now, because now I get to show you guys just the process of my skin and how I went from this to this. So when it was at its worst was when I started to go seek professional help. And I started going to a dermatologist, and I would watch YouTube videos on how to clear skin, and I ran into someone that started getting chemical peels. So I got introduced to chemical peels my junior year of college, and I don't know, they might work for some people, but for me personally, it didn't work for me. When it came to chemical peels, it's literally taking a layer off of your skin, and I felt like my skin would be raw. And you need like a week to really recover from it, and I felt like because of school and work, I didn't get to take a full week off to just stay at home and not be in the sun and not be outside for my skin to really heal. And, you know, you walk around on campus, so I could maybe go like 3 days not going outside, but I don't know, they didn't really work for me. I would still get breakouts while I'm peeling or on top of the peel. And I actually stopped using them because after I got my 3rd chemical peel, I got burned. So I had like a big burn mark over here, and it's actually started to clear up. It took it a minute, but I think since I started using sunscreen, it's helped a lot. But I had a big burn mark on like the side of my face, which I can insert a clip right here of that. And then I also had like a burn mark right here on my chin. So after that, I was just like, I would cry. I would bawl my eyes out all the time because I just felt so ugly. And it seems like no matter how hard you try, it doesn't, like, it just won't go away. Like, it's literally a battle. I remember calling my dad one day, and I was just like on the verge of tears, and I was just so upset because I felt so ugly. And, you know, like, I would walk outside, like, I would keep my head down, you know, I wouldn't even really dress up because it's just like, well, what's the point? like unless I wear makeup. And then it's like you wear makeup and you got all these bumps on your face, so like what is it really covering? It might cover the dark marks, but people can still probably tell that you have acne, you know? So I would try not to wear makeup because that would break me out. And I just remember calling my dad and I was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I've tried everything. I went to dermatologists. I've spent $200–300 on products to treat hyperpigmentation. They're not working. I got chemical peels. It's not working. I'm still getting breakouts. And I think what I had to learn was we got to treat the breakouts before we can treat the scars, right? And I was trying to treat both simultaneously, and the chemical peels was really to treat the scars. So I felt like I was working in reverse. And so I really had to figure out what was breaking me out. And so my dad, he's the one that suggested this, and this was a huge game changer for me, was the water. And he was like, you know, maybe it's like the water that's in Bloomington. The water in Bloomington, Indiana is not the best. And I also was not eating great because of course I'm a broke college student. So I'm eating all these processed meals, and the water that I would use to wash my face wasn't good. So I ended up switching to distilled bottled water. You can honestly get any type, but make sure it's distilled. I will say that, because distilled bottled water, the pH is within range. You know, it doesn't have any toxins or any extra chemicals or anything in it. It's just pure water. And I really like that. So anytime I wash my face, instead of using sink water, I would use bottled water. So it is more tedious, I will say that, but if you want to clear your skin, girl, you're going to do whatever, okay? I bought mine from Kroger's. I think the brand was called Simple. I'm going to link all the products in the description box, so I'm going to make sure to find it and link it down there. And it was super cheap. I could get like a pack of like 16 for maybe $3 to $4. So it was very inexpensive for me, and it lasts me a while because I'm not using a whole bottle of water one time when I wash my face. I mean, I didn't. So it was really affordable for me. And I started to notice a change in my skin within the first week of me using it. My skin just felt like softer. Like, I still had my acne and my scars, but my skin felt better. Like, it just felt like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Back then, the products I used was the Ambi soap bar, and I used this antiseptic bar. I got both from the dollar store, so both were like $2. I don't remember the name of the antiseptic bar, but I'm gonna look it up off camera and I'm gonna try to find it for you guys. So this worked for me because those were really drying, and so I needed something that was gonna dry my face out kind of in a way, but then I had to make sure that I really moisturized though. Like, you definitely need to use a moisturizer. Another thing that I started using during that time, which these things helped fight the acne. So this helped stop me from getting breakouts. Y'all probably know what this is. The Indian Aztec clay mask. This was a truth. So with me having oily skin, I felt like this really helped dry it out, you know? So this is for deep pore cleansing, and I will say it does hold true to what it does. So I will put this on. I mean, I don't really know what the directions say. I haven't used it in a while because I haven't needed to use it, but I would use that at least twice a day. So I will wake up, wash my face, put the mask on for like 5 minutes, rinse it off. Then halfway through the day, I would come home. I wouldn't really wash my face unless I feel like it's really, really oily. My skin was super oily back then. I mean, it's still oily now, as you can see. I have an oily T-zone, but like, my skin was super greasy back then. I mean, people used to make fun of me all the time. Like, did you just slap Vaseline on your face? No, I just have oily skin, thanks. So anyways, I would, in the middle of the day, go home, rinse my face off, put that clay mask back on for like another 5 to 10 minutes, rinse it off, go back to class. Then at night, I would also use it. So I was using it 2 to 3 times a day, but not for very long. And with that mask, it can get really, really tight. I wouldn't let mine like dry completely. I just put it on 5-10 minutes, rinse it off, and those help me stop getting breakouts. And since we're on masks, I brought my other one. This one's almost gone, but I haven't used it in a really long time either. I really need to get back into doing masks because they're so great. But Qasil face mask. This is real Qasil. Sorry, one moment. I'm recording my YouTube video. What do you want?
What you doing?
Recording my YouTube video. What do you want?
You by yourself?
Yeah.
Girl, so weren't you back?
Yeah, I told you. He said. And I didn't respond. But anyways, the Qasil face mask, also really, really great. If you don't know about Qasil, look it up. It has so many benefits, and this will definitely improve your skin in one way or another. So face masks are great on preventing acne as well. Being consistent with washing your face will help prevent acne. You need to be washing your face at least twice a day. I normally only do twice a day. I might do a quick rinse throughout the day if I feel like my skin's getting really oily, and you know, if I've been like working out or something, I will go home and rewash my face. Just because I feel like my pores clog very easily. So I'm just like really big on not letting my skin get too greasy. Another thing, stress. So I ended up getting into a relationship towards the end of my junior year, which completely caught me off guard because, like I said, I was really insecure. I didn't think anyone would want to date someone that has a whole bunch of acne on their face, but a lot of people really don't care about that. And so if that's something that you worry about too, is like, oh, I feel ugly, is anyone going to accept me? Someone will, okay? And I feel like when I got into that relationship, I wasn't as stressed out, and school was about to end. So I noticed during summer break, when I wasn't at school, not worried about homework, and I was just like with my boyfriend having fun, them 3 months, my skin did a literal 180. So the water, the mask, and no stress, pretty much, those are like my big 3 game changers with my skin. Another big one is like your eating habits. So if you eat a lot of like sweets and sugar, you're more likely to get breakouts. Or if you drink a lot of pop. I always have been a water drinker, so I haven't had to worry about that, but sometimes I will have a sweet tooth. And I do notice that when I eat more candy and stuff like that, I will tend to break out. So just being mindful of what you're eating. If you eat a lot of processed foods and, you know, things that aren't healthy, that just have a lot of sugar in them, that could also be contributing to your breakouts. So yeah, there's that. Now I'm going to get into the products that I use on my face consistently. So I have the CeraVe soap bars. I use CeraVe. These are both CeraVe. I don't know all. Oh, it says right here actually. Look at that. So the salicylic acid is a chemical exfoliant that softens and smooths rough skin out. And the jojoba beads or jojoba beads physically remove the surface dead skin cells. And this is really gentle on the skin. Well, this one is a little more harsh than the foaming cleanser bar. So I bought the foaming cleanser bar from CeraVe also. This one's for normal to oily skin. So see why I bought that one. And this one also has the 3 essential ceramides, and this one has niacinamide along with, sorry, I cannot pronounce these words, so bear with me. Kaolin clay, Kaolin. So it has a type of clay in there as well, and that clay helps absorb excess oil, and then the niacinamide helps calm the skin. And it's non-comedogenic. So on clogged pores, when it comes to your makeup, it's best to get non-comedogenic makeup also. I hope I'm saying this stuff right. I don't want to be looking like a dummy on camera, but CeraVe soap bars. I don't know what it is about soap bars, but they work better for me than cleansers. And that's what I started using when I cleared my skin. So I've just stuck with soap bars. So there's that. I also use a toner. I don't use a serum. I'm scared because I have oily skin. But I do use a toner. So my main toner that I use every day is Thayer's Witch Hazel. And this one has the aloe vera in it. Aloe. It has the aloe vera in it, which I love. I use this every day after I wash my face. I hope you guys know the order. That can be a whole nother video. But knowing the proper way to wash your face is a big thing too. So after I wash my face with my soap bar, I go in with my witch hazel. And you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how much dirt is still left on your skin after you wash your face. So if you don't use any type of toner, please go get one. This other product is rose water. And this is the Micellar cleansing water. It's by Garnier. It's one of their cleansing waters that is infused with rose water and glycerin. And glycerin is also so good for the skin. That's what gives you that like hydration, basically. So this, I think it can be used to remove makeup. I do use this when I have my makeup on. I use coconut oil, and then I will take one of my little pads and use this rose water to like remove my makeup before I go in and actually wash it. But I also use this if I'm just like having a lazy moment. So if I'm in a rush and I don't feel like taking the time to really wash my face, or if I was out late and I'm tired, you know, I was out partying too late or whatever it is and I'm just tired, I'll just go in the bathroom real quick and just do a little quick rinse with this, and I'll go to bed. And I won't wake up with any pimples. And I'm the type of person where I have to wash my face every day or I will get a breakout. So I don't want you to think I have really good skin, because I have very, very strong acne prone skin. And this really works for me if I'm in a rush and I don't really feel like washing my face. Or if I'm just like throughout the day, you just feel like you're oily or like sweaty. I just take my cotton pad and go over my skin with this, and I'm good until I have to wash my face before I go to bed. So those are my like toners that I use. And then now I'm getting into the moisturizers. So I've been using this even like back when I was getting breakouts. It's just really moisturizing, and I noticed especially during the summertime, or no, during the winter months, this product works really well. That's another thing. Sometimes you can only use certain products for a certain season. If you live in a place where you have all 4 seasons, I live in the Midwest, so we got all 4 seasons. And I realized that products that I use in the winter months, once it gets hot outside and I'm sweating more, I can't use those same products. So sometimes you have to play around with what you have, and you might need something less moisturizing during the hotter months, and then get something that's more moisturizing during the winter months to help balance your skin out. So I use this more heavily in the wintertime. I don't use it as much when it's hot outside. But Cetaphil, I buy the tiny one, so I'm sorry if you can't see this. But I use the Cetaphil moisturizing lotion. This one is dry to normal sensitive skin. I couldn't find one that was made for just oily skin. I don't know if the stores I go to they run out of that one, or I don't even know if they have one for oily skin. But I don't use a lot of this. I really don't need to. But this is another moisturizer that I like. And I've also heard people that use the Cetaphil cleansers. I really like it. So look into Cetaphil in the CeraVe brand. Look into both of those. And then I also use this one. Now this one I just started using and I absolutely love it. It's the La Roche-Posay Double Repair Matte Moisturizer. And I got it because I seen matte, and it's for oily combination skin. And this also has the niacinamide in it, which I really, really like, and I need all of that. So this is a double repair matte moisturizer. I really like it. It's not as moisturizing, so that's why I use this with this, because this keeps me matte, but then this adds just like a little bit of like moisture in my skin so that my skin doesn't feel dry, you know. So I use those together. And then the last product that I use, that has been the biggest game changer for me this year will be sunscreen. And I use the Black Girl sunscreen. I get 30 SPF. I've received so many compliments on my skin since I started using this, so I think this is what gives me that glow, because people have been telling me lately, like, your skin is glowing, and I'm like, mine? Like, whatever. Anyways, so I really like this. I'm almost out here to buy another one. It's for Black girls. It's made by a Black person. I love supporting Black-owned businesses, and it really does work. So always wear sunscreen. I didn't used to wear sunscreen. I literally just started 4 or 5 months ago. I started using it every day, even when it's not super sunny out. They say to wear it every day, and I do. And I've noticed a difference with my hyperpigmentation and my scarring. Like that burn mark that I have, I don't know if y'all can really tell, but like I mean, you might be able to see a little bit, but it's lightened so much since I started using this, because I would feel like it'll start to like fade away and then it'll get darker. Well, the sun, duh. So now that I wear sunscreen, I feel like it's just really helped with minimizing my hyperpigmentation. So those are all the products that I currently use, and that's about it. I really want to thank you guys for tuning into my first video. I was really nervous, kind of all over the place. Definitely gonna have to edit this, but I'm just so excited to finally start my channel. I've been wanting to do this for so long. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. If you liked this video, please like and comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.